Yo, dude, so it's Monday. Um, I had a nice slower day yesterday. I did the cleaning, which was definitely, a must. I didn't know when I was gonna be able to fit that in, so I thought, you know what? Since I did a lot of work on Saturday, I'll have a slower day Sunday, do the cleaning, do my reading that I needed to do. I wrote a poem. I did a couple of other little bits and bobs, nothing crazy. And then get back to it on Monday, which is today. I was reading a bit of this last night. It was a book. It's a book that my lecturer lent me when we had the meeting on Friday. She lent me a couple of books actually that I'm trying to get through as well at the moment. That could be helpful with my dissertation. Um, Depending on exactly what I do with it. But I was going to go into it, but to be honest, it's a long, it would make this segment about 10 minutes or so. So I won't do that now, but maybe at some point, in a few vlogs time, I'll do a bit of a segment where I talk about some of these ideas for my dissertation and stuff. But there's some interesting ideas anyway. But yeah, so today I want to print out that contemporary essay, because it might give me a bit more motivation to get through it and actually do some editing that way and manually edit it, as I would say, with a pen and stuff, because it's quite a big essay and I've done a lot of reading on screens recently, in fact quite a lot, and I'm kind of a bit tired of it, so maybe doing it manually will help me get through it. But no, still moving. But I think with the uni stuff, I think maybe I'm getting to the point now where I need a bit more of a break from that and maybe a bit doing something a little bit different, because it's been I'll be at the 4 week mark now of being heavy into doing assignments and doing uni stuff in general, and that's quite a long time going when I've been going 7 days a week. So yeah, I kind of feel like I want a bit of a break from that, but we'll see what happens anyway. I can do that in given about another 5 or 6 days time. I can take that break a little bit more, so that's good. But yeah, anyway, well, I've got that meeting as well today for the society. I've got to remember that as well. There's all these little things that luckily I've got alarms set, and I have to pay my rent today. The rent's due today, so that's something else. But yeah, let's get on with the day. Oh, I've got it printed out now. I'm going to be getting on with this in a minute. It's double line spaced. We do that as a formatting thing for assignments at university. I think, actually I don't know, but I was going to say I think that's a sort of a general rule at university, that you do universities like across the UK or something, that you do double line, but I don't know, maybe it's different. But I know in this university it's definitely university wide, because I did it in psychology as well. It's 12 pages, this thing, the essay, but because it's double line spaced, it makes it a bit easier to get through. Nonetheless, it will take me quite a while to get through this. There's even a chance that I won't get through this by the end of the day, even just on the first proofread, because I tend to go back quite a lot. I tend to, re-look at things quite a lot and then just slowly work my way through it. But certainly if I can get like halfway or something like that today, about 6-7 pages, and then do the rest like over the next few days. I have got lectures, but I can work around that and stuff. I've already done quite a lot of restructuring and looking at the footnotes and also the quotes, the in-text quotes as well. So I'm not going to be looking at them so much. I'm just going to be looking at my writing and, the flow of it, etc., structure and the content of it, and amending things by pen wherever my pen's gone. I think, oh, it's around here. Amending things with pen, and then I'll transfer that to the computer. I don't normally do it this way, but I did I did do a little bit of this way last semester because I felt that I was just on the screen so much, and your eyes go funny when you're trying to edit it and stuff. So I did do it a bit last semester. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. I do like editing, but it does, obviously, if you do it a lot, it does get to you. But I do like this assignment as well, so it was a nice assignment to do. And so that counts for a lot when you're editing, because it means it doesn't get too boring. So yeah, I can get on with this in a minute. So I'm just going out to drop a library book off and get a couple of bits from Asda. But I just want to show you, I did my clean yesterday. This is how it should look. You see, it's reasonable. There's a few bits on there always is. But it's nice, it's a bit more uniform. Like, honestly, like even just a couple of days after my clean, there's, piles of stuff on the floor and bits and bobs everywhere, and washing overloading there, and it's crazy. And then that thing gets all, well, as you saw it the other day, is crazy. And that, oh my God, that bit there just gets like a bomb site, just with all the different things that I bring home from lectures and stuff. But it's not, I love it like this. I absolutely love it, because it just feels, the clean day and day after clean day, it's just nice, it's chill, everything's just feels organized, it feels good. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to drop that library book off. Actually, yeah, it's getting close to that being sort of overdue or something. It's not long off, but do that and get back. I'm on page 4 of my proofread, so we're not doing too bad. It's 11 o'clock now, just gone, so that's not too bad anyway. So I'm back now. It's nearly lunchtime, 11:53, and I've got a few bits here. I may as well show you them since I picked them up. My coffee pods are in the kitchen though, so these are just a few of the things I ended up procuring from Asda. Very exciting things. Those flash mops for when I do my bathroom. I realised yesterday I only have about one left. But to be honest, they've lasted me a while. It's really good. I've got some surface wipes just to keep stocked up. Shower gel, just some basic one. And I got the new flavour of Prime, which I will try right now, even though it's not completely cold or anything. Strawberry banana. I watch a lot of the Sidemen stuff, and a lot of the people around the Sidemen, like Calfreezy and Callux and Randolph and all those people. So I saw on one of Randolph's vlogs, he gets sent Prime for free, and basically I saw he was trying it, so I thought, oh, and maybe in a few months or so that'll be in the supermarket. This was only a couple, well, I say maybe 3 weeks ago on the vlog, but I've already found it in the supermarket. So they're getting better at the whole supply chain. Apparently, Prime has made billions in sales or something over the last, I don't know how long it's been out, like 2-3 years or something. And I think KSI, this is mental. This is absolutely mental if this is sort of heading in the right direction in terms of truth. Because he said something on the What's Good podcast about it, or some sort of podcast. Oh no, Cal Freezy's video. Anyway, apparently he's going to be at 1 billion soon. His net worth will be like a billion. I can't fathom that. That's crazy. But yeah, anyway, I'll try this. I think it's a grower. That first sip was nice, but it was a little bit, the aftertaste was a little bit unusual. Almost bordering on that kind of, not like just a bit of a weird taste, like bordering on that. I think it's a grower. Yeah, I'd say it's a grower. I think by the time you get about halfway down, you're enjoying it. But first off, it's like, it's nice that first little bit when you sort of just put it in your mouth and the taste buds are just reacting. But on the way down, there's a bit of a tang. But that's what you do get with Prime. You get a bit more of a catering to the American taste buds, the American market, rather than the UK market. Perhaps because that's more favourable economically for the company or something. But yeah, not too bad. Strawberry and banana anyway, if I didn't say. But I don't think it's their best flavour. It's definitely not the worst. It's probably something like, I think there's about 10 flavours or something now, isn't there? It's probably about fourth. I would say it's maybe about fourth out of the 10, or maybe fifth, fourth or fifth, about middle. I really like, what are the ones? Oh, I really like, probably my favourite flavour, and it's very basic, but the Prime Lemonade. I love the Prime Lemonade. I've only had it 2 or 3 times, but I absolutely love it because, to me, they've managed to accomplish something almost like as a platonic ideal, a platonic form in some sense, which is that the lemonade tastes exactly as you would imagine, like an American little girls or little boys lemonade stand lemonade would taste. It tastes so exactly like that, and as you think, what they've done with that is just phenomenal. I know it's only a drink, but I get dead excited about it. So, when things just are exactly as you would imagine them to be, or as you would expect them to be, because it's very psychological. It's like a complete expectation fulfilled in the realm of matter and in the realm of like imperfect matter. And so there's like this interesting union between imperfection and perfection, and how far you can attain perfection in the realm of matter, and that expectation, or that image of expectation, and that emotional side of it and all the rest of it. And in that lemonade, that's what I got that really powerful level of expectation fulfilled. And it's remarkable when it happens. It's also remarkable as well on the flip side when it doesn't happen and it goes the other way, and it's absolutely horrendous, and it's absolutely the worst thing you could possibly imagine, because in some sense that is also the pinnacle of an expectation being fulfilled, but in the other way, in the way of complete the bottom of experience. So it's interesting. But anyway, I'm going to save this for later on, because I want to have this later on while if I'm watching some TV. I've got reading stuff to do later on again. But yeah, I will see you maybe later on this afternoon once I've got an update to tell you on that proofreading. I've got some, as I say, I've got some other reading and stuff to do around it, so I don't know quite where we'll get with it, but we'll see. So I've done one of my usual sandwiches for lunch. I think this is the first appearance of food in the vlog, which is cool. I like to get a nice bit of fresh bread and cucumber and tomato and ham and cheese and pickle and stuff like that, and whack it in there. Makes a really nice sandwich. And I put a bit of mayo on for not moisture, but so then it's not dry. You know what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna tuck into this. I've been enjoying food recently. I've got to admit, I've had some nice meals. Most of which I've done myself, and then some that I've had like that takeout and stuff like that. So it's been good. So it is coming up to 10 to 4. This afternoon I've done various different things. I FaceTimed my parents after lunch for about 20 minutes, half an hour. I've been getting on with this proofreading. I've been getting on with reading that book that you saw this morning, the one with the red cover. As I said, it's my lecturer's book. I'm hoping to give it a back tomorrow. So I'm trying to get on with that, but I have got quite a few pages still on that one to do. So yeah, I've been doing that. I went out for a walk. I don't know what I've just said, but basically parents, proofreading, book, and I managed to get out for a quick walk. I'm on page 10 of the proofread, so that's really good. It has been very difficult. It has been going back over things loads and loads and loads, and then, you know, crossing things off and all this sort of stuff, and then trying to make my mind up on whether I want to change something or whether I don't want to change something. But we're not doing too bad. Including this page, I've got 5 pages left to page 14. So, you know, it's not too bad. I don't think I might get one more page done today, but the rest of it will probably be tomorrow morning. But once that's done, that's really good, because all I need to do then, you know, normally I might go through it once more, but to be honest, I just don't think I've got the stamina at the moment to go through it all again and all the rest of it. And also, when I was getting involved with it this morning, I looked at it and I was reading it. I was like, this is better than I thought it would be. And I realised the reason it's better than I thought it would be on the proofread is because just after I'd finished it, I kind of went back through and amended bits and sort of proofread bits and all that sort of stuff anyway, with a fair bit of vigour, not completely, not like, you know, ticking off, crossing my I's and ticking and what is that thing? Crossing the T's and dotting my I's, not like to that level of precision, but to a certain level of precision. So it is a little bit better anyway, so I might not give it another proofread, but what I will do is I will go over the references and in-text quotations very, very briefly, even though I have done that to death. I've done it 4 or 5 times by now anyway, like kind of going through and from typing them up and stuff. So, but I'll just do a very brief check of that, and then that's it. I'm not touching it. I'm submitting it and I'm done, and I'm absolutely done, and that'll be that. But yeah, very exciting, because once I finish that, I can actually get on with some other stuff. I've got kind of some other bits and bobs that I want to do that are just totally different from university. Totally different. Not totally different from even creative writing. Well, partly related to creative writing, but totally different from my uni creative writing. So sort of side projects and all that sort of stuff that I really want to get done, want to get sorted. So that's going to be very exciting. And I'm just glad to do something different. I really am just glad to do something different. So, and then of course I've got to consider my dissertation and start working on that, start prepping that and stuff. But I'm not going to worry about that too much until early May-ish, which is another, well, I could probably give myself another 2 weeks, so it's okay. So that's reasonable. But anyway, I will maybe get on a bit of that reading in a minute or two, and then maybe sort of have tea and then get off to that meeting. So I will perhaps see you for 1 or 2 more segments in a little bit. So tonight on the menu we have some beautiful fresh pasta. I'm trying this actually from Morrison's. For a long time I've kind of got the sort of dried packet pasta, and I do want to try the fresh stuff. I've had it before, but from different supermarkets, and I do feel that there's a different quality to it. I feel like it does feel fresher and lighter in some sense, but I suppose it should do, considering it is fresh pasta. So yeah, gonna enjoy this. So I am back from my society thing, and I am just gonna start editing the vlog now, and we'll get that done and dusted, get that out, and then I'm gonna do some more reading, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and then it's lecture day tomorrow, and I've got to try and do that proofreading as well. So busy one tomorrow. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. So I will see you in a couple of days' time.